You will always misinterpret news trading if you don't understand these things I'm about to explain in this video. So make sure you watch this video to the very end. Very, very important, especially if you're a beginner trader, to avoid buying and the market will sell against you, or you sell, the market will buy against you. And I can tell you, just in few clicks, your account will be wiped away if your risk management is poor. Okay. Now, first thing you should also know is that not every currency reacts aggressively to news, especially high impact news. Okay. Now, if you look closely, you can see this NZD currency. We had news yesterday, 20th of July, 2025, right? And the news time, the release time of the news is 11:45 p.m., which is like midnight, almost midnight, right? Now, the news is a high impact news. Now, what was the detail of this news, okay, on NZD? The usual effect of this news is actual greater than forecast is good for currency. It means that any actual that will be released should not be less than the forecast. It should be greater than forecast for NZD to be bullish. Okay. Now, let's look at what was released. You can see this is forecast 0.6%, and this is actual that was released 0.5%. I always tell you guys, I don't have any business to do with previous. Previous is the last actual that was released in the last news. Okay, based on this type of news, right? Now, the forecast is 0.6%, while the actual is 0.5%. The actual is lesser than the forecast. Remember, the details say that it has to be greater than the forecast for NZD to be good, to be bullish. But here, it came out 0.5%, which means it's lesser than what? The forecast. Immediately, you are going to see this number here as red, meaning that NZD as the currency, as the main currency, as the base currency, is going to be bearish. And any currency that is pairing with NZD is going to be bullish. Now, let's go to the chart. Okay, now if you look at the chart, first thing you should also consider is that market that want to sell, or buy according to the news usual effect actual release, that market that want to sell, that currency that is negative or positive, what is the current state of the structure of that market? What is the current state of the structure of that market? If you look here, you can see that this GBP NZD is kind of in a consolidative state. Okay, yes, kind of the market has been making these higher highs and equal highs and equal lows if you watch closely. Okay, but here the market is kind of going up. Now let's check the time the news was released. Okay, now this is 20th of what? July 2025, which was yesterday. You can see the market was bullish. This candle, this green candle. Okay, this is 20th, right? The market was bullish on GBP NZD. Why is it bullish? Because NZD is acting as the quote currency. It is pairing with what? GBP. GBP is what?